Hello and welcome everyone to another episode. Wow, that thing's moving around by itself. My last episode, I was setting up, that's not good either. Bring this down. I was setting up the Minmus base and I failed to do one simple thing. And you would think just by me doing what I am doing right now really wouldn't make that much of a difference. Oh, believe me, it does. These legs, once they get locked into the ground, they really don't want to move at all in any kind of way. Ooh, there we go. Spin around. Oh god. Nope, not that way. So spin this way, and this is all we have to do to actually move these pieces around on the surface, which I was actually surprised about. I'm not controlling the wheels right now, I am controlling the orientation of the command module itself, so that is the reason why the turning is like basically on a dime. So it gives you a little bit better control than what you would think. But basically, this is all we really needed to do in order to swing these pieces around to get them at better locations. Now, this episode is going to be relatively short, compared to a lot of my other episodes. But basically, we're just going to try to set up this thing as fast as we can, and as fast as we can, and just to see what we can get as quick as possible. Overall, oh god, we're gonna knock the piece not in the way I want it to. There we go. Bring this back a little bit. Yeah, that might work. Knock it this way. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Stop it. I'm not controlling it going forward, so I should spin around here. It's so weird controlling it this way, too. So, let's see. What are we at? I should get these panels out. I don't really like keeping these panels out when I'm doing all this stuff because, you're putting them at a risk of breaking. But, you know what? They're, like, so high, I don't really see it as being much of a problem. But chances are, every time I've said I don't see that as being much of a problem, it usually is. So I just gotta push this thing a little bit forward. Come on. Make a connection. There. Come on. That way. Nope. You're going the wrong way. Alright. I see what you're trying to do. I'm trying to be trolled by this thing. But basically, pushing these modules around is probably the easiest way of setting one up. I really don't want to build, it's not even that I don't want to build something that will actually push them around, like, the crane that I built before and all that other stuff. It's basically just, when it comes down to it, if it can be done an easier way, even if it takes just a little bit longer, there's no point in going out and doing all this extra work when you really don't need to. Now, the other thing I'm thinking about doing, too, is pushing this other module over, but we'll see what we can get. Just push it. Yeah, not these panels, the docking ports are bumping into each other, so that's why this is going to take a little bit extra time than what I planned on, but whatever. So, yeah, I mean, once this base, these four pieces are joined, I'm going to actually start landing stuff. I'm just going to start landing things on a constant basis and docking them up. One of them, the next thing I'm thinking about bringing down is a big tank of RCS fuel. I think that would be kind of cool to have on this base. Kind of like the one that we had on the Minmus base beta. Something along the same lines as that. Getting it out here really shouldn't be that much of a problem. And then, afterwards, maybe some fuel. I would really like this to be a little ground fuel base. I think that would be pretty awesome to have like 2 or 3 orange tanks. I'm going to try to work out a way to actually land orange tanks better than what I did before. So, we'll see what we can get on that. and hopefully there really isn't any problems as far as getting the stuff here. So orange tanks are an empty orange tank is actually relatively easy to land. You know, it's not a heavy payload. So come on, go forward. That's all we need, and a little bit more forward, and then afterwards we can kind of just knock the piece over a little bit, and we should be relatively good. This piece did pop back up, which I was hoping that it was going to. These pieces are a little bit lopsided when they're landed because of the fact that the center of mass is more in the kind of in the center of the four-way or the six-way coupler. So the fact that it's right there makes a big difference in a way. There we go. Perfect. And they're docked up too. That's all we had to do. So I'm going to switch craft real quick and see if these things are actually 100% level, because sometimes they're not. But yeah, that's looking, oh, I think that's perfect right now the way it is. I really don't think there is anything we have to change. It doesn't really look like any of these legs are resting unevenly. But that's the main thing. You do not want these things resting unevenly in any kind of way. Otherwise, you'll start getting shaking in your station. So we don't have a lot of electrical charge left. It's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, I don't want to end up running out. So I'm going to set up these other two. I'm just going to try. I'm going to speed it up. If not, I might just do a cut. And well, I'll see you when we have this thing relatively completed, or at least these 4 docked up. I don't know if I'm going to put another 4 down. I was thinking I might do that too. I really don't know. But anyways, I'll see you when we get this thing done. And there you have it, guys. We have docked up all 4 pieces. Sorry, it was a little bit longer than I expected. Honestly, this configuration actually works a lot better on Duna. This one is a little bit off too, which I am going to fix it off camera. This one at the other end too, this one is a little funky looking. I mean, it's not bad, but it's off by just like a hair. And because of that, I just want to get it absolutely perfect. So anyways, guys, we have the beginnings of our base. It's looking pretty awesome right now, as it's looking pretty good. That's all I can say. I'll bring down, see, the ladders on there. I ended up setting up everything just so it's extra close to the ground. And if you look, like, I even made sure that the ladder itself shows just a little bit. So it's like, it's just amazing. That's all I can say. So anyways, guys, if you like what you see here, subscribe. There's always more to come. Yeah. And I will see you next time.